We are thankful to Allah for allowing us to meet with you once again for congregational prayer service. And to remind you of the importance of keeping up of prayer, keeping your duty. For as I was growing up, I remember a lot of the songs that we sung in church. And it has finally dawned on me the reality that those songs all apply to the day and time that we're living in now. A soldier always has to be mindful of his duty. We used to sing a song, "We are soldiers in the army of the Lord." When soldiers fail to keep their duty, they get court-martialed. Keep up prayer and work out your salvation through fear and trembling, with fear and trembling. That is my admonishment to you. This is in the 47th chapter of the Holy Quran. These things that we are showing you it is so that we can prepare you by your receiving these things to live holy and in a country of your own. It is written that repeatedly that two will be in the bed, one will be taken and the other left. Two will be in the field together, one will be taken and the other left. 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. It is true that people contemptuous behavior is the result of familiarity. And that is, one of the drawbacks of being so familiar with a person, a place, or a thing. Um, you tend to take it for granted. I, I guess you notice people that's not around me all of the time, they have much more respect for me than most of you who are around me all of the time. That's just normal. This is the only thing you can do about that is to remind yourself. Because surely reminding profits. And so this is the day of truth. The day where everything is made clear. So it's called the day of judgment. We have made the word to have many understandings. You look outside now, everything is clear. You can see things as they are, thanks to the sun. But I guarantee you, until I just said that, you didn't give the sun a second thought. It's out there right in plain sight. And you go all day and won't even think about it. But when you're doing something that you really want to do, the sun becomes very relevant. Because you are mindful that it's going down. I'm going to have to wait until it rises again. I'll do it tomorrow. The sun has been so consistent that you, without even thinking, say what you're going to do tomorrow. Even though you were taught to say, if it pleases Allah, I will do this tomorrow. The sun may be guaranteed to be here, but you ain't. So, it is my job to explain, to guide you to where the understanding it can be found. To shed light of understanding upon the light that is revealed words, revealed scripture. You notice the scriptures is like the creation. The grass, the trees, they grow overnight even, they grow. During the time of night. When you look at them, when the sun shines on them the next day, you say, ooh, it sprung up. But it was doing that even when you didn't see it. It was there in the dark, growing. And the light shined in darkness, but you didn't see it. The darkness didn't reveal it. So the sun, that the light and the darkness are alike to the sun, makes the things to grow, and then sheds light on that which was caused to grow by the light that emanated from the sun. So the sun sheds light on the light, on the works of the light. And so, in order to understand the scriptures, you need the scriptures. It's like, in order to understand a map, you need the map. And the keys. If you don't have the key, the map is incomplete. A map is not complete if you don't have the keys, if it does not have a key on it. Right? So that is, something that when Allah said seal up the book, you can't seal it up if you don't have no way of locking it. And if you lock it, then what is the point of having a seal if somebody can break in? But when Allah shuts a thing, he said, can nobody open it? It's just like with me. I could design a password that nobody could crack. And that's how you know that they built back doors into that remain open to all your computers. Do you understand? He does that to make it appear he's smarter than he really is. So we are about to bring an end to the present world systems of things. And so they are being moved into ignorance, darkness. And it ain't nothing you can do about that. It's like the earth right now. We in the light. When the sun's setting on your hemisphere, it ain't nothing you can do about that. It's setting and it's gonna go down. And we could, if we wanted to, we could fix it where the sun would never go down on part of the earth that we own if if we wanted to, you know, and you would know how it was being done. That is what Allah's thoughts says, not your thoughts. And by his thoughts not being your thoughts, you'd never know why he did anything if he didn't share it with you or how he did it, because he has no equal. And so opponents will perish. In war, in righteousness he doth judge. And what? And make war. How you know that that's talking about me? You were told that the Son of Man have been given authority to execute judgment also, because he is the Son of Man. Well, if he judges and make war, then you know it's talking about the Son of Man, because the Son of Man is the judge. And it tells you what kind of war is made in righteousness. He it is who sent his messenger with the guidance. When he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you. He it is who sent his messenger with the guidance and the true religion, that he may make it overcome or prevail over the religions, all of them. I guess it's a little too deep. Give me another light bulb. And prevail over them. All of them. If you prevail, then you was at war. And you see now I've done that right in front of you, and you ain't paying no attention. You don't hear nobody coming in here trying to argue religion with me. So we have already prevailed over them. And you see that those people who call themselves Islamic State, now Allah is manifesting that he is not with them. Allah is never with a murderer. Allah is never with those who openly practice that which he commanded us not to do. The messenger said this: we must rid the earth of open and secret enemies. And so, let's just a moment. Okay, you say. So we're not here to run away from argument. We run two arguments. The messenger said, a Muslim, listen to the words there. A Muslim thrives on opposition. How you think I got to know so much? Didn't come from sitting off somewhere in a room talking to people that agree with me. I learned from talking to people who didn't agree with me. I learned that Allah is omnipresent. Yeah. Not just say in California. When I was in California, Allah was there. And he's yet there. When I came to Mississippi, Allah was here waiting on me. When I was in Vietnam, Allah was there. No matter where you go in this universe, Allah is there, waiting on you. Just a moment. Go ahead, I got that. So no matter where we go, Allah is there. That's what omnipresent means. He's everywhere at the same time. So the coming of the Lord wasn't talking about Allah. At least not the Lord's Allah. The coming of Allah was explained to you when the book said, say I seek refuge in the Lord of men, the King of men, the God of men. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told you that that's the black man, whom God said he was going to create. And now it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, the first man Adam and the last man Adam. So, opponents will perish in war. So if you see someone arguing with me, if someone comes to argue with me and does not gradually fade out, then I'm not what I thought I was, and you ought to be glad. Because I know I'll be glad. Because that means that I can go and search for the real one. which I've been doing already anyway. As the messenger said, the Son of Man have searched the universe for that mystery God that you've been talking about. So, I'm not proud. Proud people are bigoted people. They don't think you can talk to them if you ain't what you call nobody. I remember this, Jack Evans. You remember Jack Evans? And I he wanted to argue with Farrakhan. I said, well, why don't me and you do it? And then he wanted to know, well, how many followers you got there? I just let him talk. What difference do it make how many? Yeah, have you ever heard me ask anybody how many followers they got? You know why? Because any enlightened person that's listening, that would automatically throw up a red flag to them. Because in the first place, that has nothing to do with anything. How many followers does God have? Look at the world. Yet he finna destroy you if you don't straighten yourself up. You think your followers gonna help you? They're gonna be running, looking for a hiding place just like you. And you know what is prophesied that will be said to you? Where are those my associates that you asserted beside me? Where are your associate gods? So, I mean, you think you doing something, if the shoe fit, people are still hearing from me all the time. They think they hear something that they can argue with, and then they say something disrespectful or whatever. But just remember this. I didn't have to hide. I came out here in front of everybody. You're the one sitting up there typing when you could be talking. How many leaders do you know of that let you come in and talk to them anytime you get ready? That is a history of the kings of Black people. That's the one thing, if you study the history of African kings, of the Black man when kings and whatnot. The people that he was the king over didn't need no appointment. They could just walk in anytime they got ready and talk to him. I mean, my nature teach me that that's the best way to do it. I don't need nobody to tell me that I should respect people and care about people that I'm responsible for. I mean, you run a kingdom like you would your house. Your children need an appointment to come talk to you. Mama, I need an appointment for daddy. What kind of stuff is that? So, it is not the way we do things. If you need to speak with me, then you just speak with me. Since when are you so busy you can't hold a conversation? You know, it may be sometimes you want to have a conversation with me, and you get to talk, and I say no, not on the phone. You come and talk to me. We'll talk about that when we see each other. You see, you know, people who are not mindful of where they are and what they are doing, that's called absent-mindedness. So it says, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Those who disbelieve and turn men from Allah's way. He will destroy their works. And those who believe and do good and believe in that which has been revealed to Muhammad. Now remember now, Prophet Muhammad was the one who this prophecy came to. Prophet Muhammad knew that the Muhammad that the book was talking about was yet to come. That's why he put the sign up of the black stone. You see. So he knew. And he says, those who believe and do, belief counts for naught until what? Till you do it, huh? So those who believe and do good and believe in that which has been revealed to Muhammad. Well, what was revealed to Muhammad? It is the truth from their Lord. Chapter 53 says, in the I remember the messenger taught me, he said that Allah is closer to me than my lifespan. And so the Holy Quran says, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the star when it sets, your companion errs not. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he said, the stars, they rise and set just before the sun. Say, this is the messenger. He comes just before the God. When you Since he was the second self of God, he referred to himself as you are at the setting of the sun. He said, but that sun is rising again, bringing us in a new day. Yeah. He said, your companion errs not. You know, I remember this song that the Impression song, it said, why don't you check out your mind? Been with you all the time. Well, someone that's with you all the time is your companion. Your companion errs not. I bear witness. As far as I can see, my mind is not in error. And it says, nor does he speak out of desire, just to be seen and heard. It is naught but revelation that is revealed. He ain't doing nothing but reciting the messages of Allah to you and revealing their meaning. That's all I'm doing, is reciting the messages to you. But the way I recite them gives light. One mighty in power has taught him. I remember the messenger said in the message to the black man, he said, if God is not his father, talking to all of them who read the book, he knew they was going to be coming up acting a fool with me. So he put in there, if God is not his father, meaning me, who is? If Allah didn't teach me this, who did? I certainly didn't always know it. So where's it coming from? The Lord of strength. So he attained to what? Perfection. When I have made him complete and breathed into him of my spirit. If something is perfect, it's complete. And he says, and he is in the highest part of the horizon. Surely he saw himself on what? Clear horizon. So he was the measure of two bows, or closer still. What you see on the front of my podium here? The first and the last bows. So he revealed to his servant what he revealed. What did he say? And those who believe in that which has been revealed to Muhammad. Well, what's been revealed to you? What was revealed? The truth from my Lord and yours. The truth is from the truth. As you get oil from oil. There is nothing like the truth, but the truth. Independent, needing no help from nowhere. So, he will remove their evil. He'll purify them. and improve their condition. That is because those who disbelieve follow falsehood, and those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. You notice it's always reminding you you didn't have it, but the Lord given it to you. They following the truth from their Lord. That light that you following out there is from the sun. Don't make no mistake. You didn't bring it. And every time the sun go away, the light go with it. And you can't bottle it up either. Can't package it. It is from the sun. So show some respect. Let's have prayer. Attent, hut. Original salute. Ready front. Prayer position. Allah is the greatest. Allah is the greatest. Allah is the greatest. Allah is the greatest. And I bear witness that I know of none who deserves to be served or worshipped beside thee. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, all holy praise is due and be to thee, O Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful Master of the day of requital. Thee do we serve, and thee do we beseech for help. O Allah, please continue to guide us and keep us on the right path and way, the straight path and way of thee and those upon whom thou hast bestowed thy favors, not the crooked paths and ways of Satan and those upon whom thy wrath is or will be brought down, nor the foolish paths and ways of those who go astray or who are led astray, even after they've heard and been given the true understanding of thy holy word and teachings. Truly, I have again turned myself to thee, O Allah, striving to be totally upright, to thee who originated the heavens and the earth. And I am not of the polytheists. Truly, my prayers, my sacrifices, my life and my death are all for thee, O Allah, the Lord of the worlds. No associate hast thou, in this am I commanded, and I am of those who submit. O Allah, thou art the King. I know of no God but thee. Thou art my Lord, and I am thy servant. I have been greatly unjust to myself, and I confess my faults and weaknesses. So please grant me and my true followers and family continuous protection against all of our faults and weaknesses. For none grants protection against faults and weaknesses but thee. And guide us to and instill within us the best of moral character and thoughts. For none can guide us to and instill within us the best of moral character and thoughts but thee. And turn us away from and remove from us the evil and indecent moral character and thoughts. For none can turn us away from and remove from us the evil and indecent moral character and thoughts but thee. And O Allah, please keep us in our right minds at all times, and let us not be or turn hypocrites or cowards, and remove from us the evil state of mind and thoughts of devils, and place within us the righteous state of mind and thoughts that are in accord with thy uprightness and truth. And O Allah, please let me remain a true believer, and let no man, woman, or child, or jinn deceive me and cause me to lose my reward nor my regard with thee. Ameen. Attention. Hut. Original salute. Ready front. You may be seated. Did anyone have anything they wanted to ask me before I let you go? Well, then I'm going to dismiss you, and may Allah bless us, keep us safe, and in our right minds. And I suggest you keep that prayer, because I ain't got to wonder what's happening when I see you doing something don't make no sense. That tell me right there, you obviously didn't believe that you needed to be kept in your right mind. Allah answers prayers. If you know how to give something good to your child, and you ain't the all-knowing, all-wise one. But if your child asks you for something that will help them in school, or help them accomplish something that is worthwhile, you know how to get him that. The only reason you don't get no response to a prayer is because you praying for the wrong thing. So Allah gives you things to do what He wants done. And since He's not the God of the dead, He's not the God of the ignorant. The man that wanders out of the way of understanding shall remain where? And God is not the God of the dead. You hear the dead come in here, and the minute you walk in a room with a dead body, you get a whiff of it. It what? Stinks. You got to be alive to serve God. Okay. Let me let you go. May Allah's Assalamu alaikum.